So this is pretty crazy. I'm just sitting here on Twitter, and then someone tweeted me that they saw a card in my team that I've never seen before and didn't know existed, which is kind of interesting. So we're going to check it out and see if we can find it on the market. He told me it was a Scottie Pippen, and that's what got my enthusiasm kind of curbed a little bit. But let's look at the Scottie Pippen, and the only Scottie Pippen that should be in the game should be the Ruby 89 throwback one that we got, which was a few weeks ago when they dropped the Bulls set. Let's go ahead and search up this bad boy right here, and we're gonna see, whoa, what is that? I really actually don't know what this is. You guys are gonna see right here, it's 40,000. I almost want to buy it because it has 13 badges, which is a ton. Like, I want to see what the badges are. That's crazy. Why does it have almost every badge in the game? It's got Lob City Posterizer, Break Starter, Flashy Passer, Defensive Stopper. Yo, this thing is a budget badass. Holy shoot. Look at all the freaking badges on him. Obviously, he's going for 40,000 my team points, which is not budget level. Let's compare him to a actually fair card. Let's compare him to a, I don't know, just a random. We'll compare him to Kevin Durant or Kawhi Leonard. I just want to see his stats right now. Decent driving layup. Shooting stats, obviously not that great. Ball control, passing vision. Passing vision's not bad. The accuracy, those aren't too bad. Those are kind of alright. Little bit of block, a nice little steal rating for a small forward at 83. That's pretty high. 95 driving dunk, not too bad right there. And not too bad on defense. A solid card, but obviously not worth 40,000 MT, but where does this card come from is the question. Now, obviously, if we go over to the Bulls set, I have all the lower tier ones, and there is no Scottie Pippen in here. There is no other Scottie Pippen. So what does this tell me? That we definitely will be getting a set, another set of historic players. That's what I think, to be honest. It could be a glitch in the system that someone has somehow pulled that Scottie Pippen, but that tells me he's going to be in the second set of historic, Bulls players, and that there are going to be another full set. Now, I don't know how he got on the auction block. He clearly has the historic logo, which means he's in one of those sets. Again, another historic set. So does this mean that we're going to be getting a whole new group of those with, maybe even a better Scottie and MJ and a whole bunch of things? Now, once again, I have no clue. This could mean that there's another set coming, but this is just weird. It's really random that this card pops up in the auction, and someone tweeted at me, but this is easily the rarest card in the game, again, because we don't even know what collection this is from. Like, we have literally no clue. All I know is he's got 13 badges. I'm obviously not going to buy him yet because they're going to release that set eventually. He'll come out, but that's pretty crazy, man. I don't know if this is a glitch or something, but that's wild. And I'm surprised the person only put him up for 40K. That is a lot for a Emerald player, and I guess they're trying to, bait me into buying him, but I don't know, man. Now, what I'm talking about when I talk about the Historic 2 collection, we're going to join this domination game here against the 98 Bulls. Now, I don't think this is going to have that card that we just saw, because that card, it should be an earlier version, I'm assuming, of Scottie Pippen's career, and whereas the 98 team would be a later version. You guys can see right here, yeah, see, that's another Ruby. But you guys see how they have those logos? That means those players are in another historic set. I don't know if we're ever going to be seeing a card like this 98 Pink Diamond Jordan, but it would be really dope if we eventually did get this card. Look at the stats on this bad boy. It's absolutely crazy. And again, we don't know if this will ever be coming, but an 81 open shot 3, 98 mid-range. Yo, this card looks nice. This looks just like the Pink Diamond Jordan from last year, but yeah. Look at the stats on this bad boy. I do kind of find it interesting, though, that type of card just randomly appears in the auction. I don't know if that was put up by a developer. I don't know if that was put up by someone who somehow hacked the game, glitched the game or something, and they randomly got that card from Domination. But weird stuff, man. Definitely is. Let me know in the comments your theories on this. How did this card get on the auction? What is this random Scottie Pippen card? And I don't know. Again, I'm not going to buy him. Definitely not, because it's not going to show up in my collection. Like, it's just going to be hidden away in one of those collections that isn't out yet. But he's still up here, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone did buy him, or if the person just keeps reposting him until someone does. But definitely really strange, man. Again, I wouldn't even be able to use him because he would be hidden in the collection. So it's not, like, there's no reason to buy this card. There really isn't. Like, don't buy him, but it makes you think, do we have something coming? Do we have more historic sets coming? Maybe we do. We've kind of thought this for a while at the beginning of the year. I was like, you know what? I think we might, because these players aren't in the historic sets, and how can they, be missing such critical players from those historic sets? But who knows? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. So I want you guys to take a look at something really quickly. On the screen, I'm going to have 2K MT Central, and on there, you can actually check a box that shows unreleased cards that may or may not come out in the game. These are just cards that have been built into the game, and they have the database, and they've just plopped them on their site, I guess. Now, I do want to say something. They had a lot of unreleased cards last year that we never got. They didn't come out, and they weren't supposed to. And then I do want to say there were some that we did get, and they were supposed to come out. But I find this kind of interesting that we saw this card in the auction, and he's actually in this set, in this collection of unreleased, you know, hidden or cards that aren't supposed to come out. And he's actually right there, as you guys can see, the Scottie Pippen. And now that I've been actually looking at this set, it looks like they've kind of taken some of these cards and turned them into promo players, which we've already gotten this year. And I'll show you guys that really quickly and just compare a few things. But scrolling up really quickly, I noticed just a few. I'm sure there's tons more that you guys can notice from just looking at these and say, oh, this card is that card, or this card is that card, or things like that. But we look at Richard Hamilton right here. I'll open him up in a separate tab. But basically with the Rip Hamilton, looks awfully similar to that Events Richard Hamilton that we got. Both are historic, obviously. And just look at the stats. 86 open shot 3, 85 contested shot 3, and then boom, 86, 85. So I think what they're going to do is, for the promo players, they're going to take them right from those unreleased cards that they've kind of got promoted in the game, and they're going to just kind of update them like they've done for this card right here, like they've done for this Paul Pierce card right here that it's in this set, but it's supposed to be, you know, not coming out or released, whereas we just got an Amethyst Paul Pierce. They just kind of dumbed the stats down a little bit, which makes me say one thing. I think that means we're going to get multiple versions of Paul Pierce throughout the game and throughout the year, so they're kind of just giving space for another one, giving a little bit more room to improve the card. So I think that's what they're doing. I think they're taking cards from this set of just, you know, cards that they've already got kind of pre-programmed in the game, and then when the promos are ready, they're going to just change them, tweak them a little bit, and that's pretty cool, man, because now it looks like we got a, you know, a sneak peek at some of the promos coming out, which could include Yao Ming right here, as we can see. Maybe he could be bumped up or bumped down a little bit, depending on that. And then it also includes some crazy cards as we keep scrolling up, man. Tracy McGrady, Amethyst could be coming eventually. Who else we got up in here? We got this Michael Jordan card right here. I kind of feel like this is the Rookie Rewind MJ. That's what this reminds me of. If we click on this one and compare the stats, I'm sure they're fairly similar, as you guys can see. 77 to a 77 for the mid. So basically, they're taking these cards and kind of dumbing them down if they're going to have more versions, or keeping them pretty much the same if that's going to be the only version. Now we get up to the beastly cards. These are cards we could be seeing in my team later in the year. Who knows, via a promo or something like that. Or they could, you know, just be changed and dropped in some kind of way. But we see a lot of pretty cool cards in here. Look at this Kobe. We saw that same player last year, that Froby with that picture. That it was an Amethyst last year. Looking like it might be a diamond this year in some type of promo. We also see Oscar Robertson, a cool Dwayne Wade card. Could these be, you know, finals type of MVP cards? I have no clue. But really cool stuff, man. I like the look of these. And I mean, again, it even gets cooler as you keep scrolling. Another card that we kind of saw LeBron last year with that same Cleveland type picture. We saw that last year. Could that be coming in a promo later in the year? Could it be a pink diamond? Look at this pink diamond Shaq. Could we be getting that this year? Who knows, but crazy stuff. Obviously, I don't think we're going to get all of these Michael Jordans, but I have a feeling that we will be getting at least a couple of these maybe, or at least a couple of these LeBrons or Magic, pink diamond cards, diamonds, and all these crazy cool amethysts. So these could be promo cards that are coming later in the year, man. They definitely could. We saw some good examples of where they just took the card, tweaked it a bit, and made it the promo card. So I've got a good feeling some of these bad boys are going to be coming later in the year. So scrolling down this list of random players, which one of these guys would you like to see into the game? Like crazy stuff. What would you like to see, man? Oh, man. Out of all of these, that Shaq looks pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. There's definitely a cool Celtics player as well. A KG on here I'd like to see. Look at the Kobe, the LeBron. Oh my god. What do you guys think of this? Could we be getting some of these cards? Am I just crazy and maybe, you know, this is just a coincidence? I don't know. But I really do think that they're taking cards from this batch, basically, and using that to make their promo cards. That would be kind of cool. Again, I like it because there's, look at these, some of these cards look crazy and look awesome. Look at the freaking diamonds, man. I think that's what they used to make the, what's it called? To make that last promo, the big men. Look at this Kareem and look at this Wilt. You don't think they just tuned those down a little bit and then we're gonna get better versions later in the year? Oh gee, look at the stats for this Kareem. Look at them. They're nearly identical. Look at 67, 67, 95, 95. Like, these cards are pretty much the same cards, man. They definitely are doing this, man. I gotta be right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of worried that they're going to see this video and try and take it down. Hopefully this is under fair use, though, because this is up on a website. Like, I mean, it's out there. I'm just putting it together, puzzling the pieces together. I don't know, but yeah, they might not want people knowing that their promo cards are coming out, and we know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Kind of interesting. I thought I was maybe on to something with Stork 2s. I still think that could be coming, but could it also just be these are the promo players, and now we know kind of some of the promo cards coming? Maybe. But we'll have to wait and see. Hope you guys did enjoy just a quick little interesting video. I thought this was really interesting and nifty, so I wanted to make a video on it. Peace, man.